Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table. Where we chop up local and globally, Vince vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little. Get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. Get addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you're clocking out. Don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn it back and tell you
sorry, try again. Hey, welcome to the hood table.
You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table.
You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hey. What up, though, y'all? What up? What up? What, man? Man, have y'all seen the news? Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, Sheila, you said, what the hell? Not Tim. Not our Tim. Yes, Tim. Woo, child, you said he didn't get enough of jail the first time he went with his man. Oh, Melissa, you know what? That man do got some hips on him. Man, he do got some hips on him. He got some love handles. Girl, you can't be going to jail with hips. Girl, you about to have me choke. Let me get a drink of what's in my red cup. Hey, everybody, come on in. Come on in. You about to have me tearing up, Miss Melissa. Ooh, child, that was funny. Hey, what's up, Harper Sean, Sheila, Mitchie Black, Melissa King. Hey, how everybody doing? Make sure you hit the like button and share and subscribe. Ooh, child, you got that just made my day. Melissa, I had a long day full of cases, case after case after case. And I had a long day. Thank you, Edward McAfee. You said you look gorgeous. Oh, thank you. I tried. Thank you. Trying to make me feel all good. Don't be flirting with me on here. Don't be flirting with me. You know I'm single. Don't be flirting. What's up, Real Mamas, Real Paul? You know what? I'm about to drop this doggone link. If anybody wants to jump on the StreamYard, please feel free to hit the link that I'm about to drop. Let me see. Click this link to jump on the show. Okay, so please click that link if you want to jump up here with me so we can discuss this, because you know what, the only thing I can think about, y'all, because I used to follow that show. I even got her cookbook. Like, matter of fact, it's right over here on my table. I have her cookbook. Hold on, see, I'm gonna prove it to y'all. So y'all don't think I'm just talking stuff. See? I have her cookbook. I have Miss Robbie's cookbook. Y'all know I love to cook, and I'm a personal custom cake decorator and all that kind of stuff. So I like to get down in the kitchen, and that's one of the books that I have to my cookbook collection over here. But y'all, okay, this is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. What I was about to say before I grabbed Miss Robbie's cookbook was, the first thing that came to mind when I heard about this story. Hey, Carla Prince, what's up? Thank you. Ooh, Miss Hawk, change that. The Hood Table Cash App has changed. Is now $$ the Hood Table 402 for our area code here in Omaha, Nebraska. So please change that. Moderators, I'm sorry I didn't notify you guys. I'm sorry, but the Cash App has changed to the Hood Table 402. So thank you. Hey, Janice Lockhart. Hey, how you doing? Man, the first thing I thought of, because I used to watch Sweetie Pies all the time. I used to love watching that show. It was so dramatic and like off the chain, the way Miss Robbie would burn in that kitchen and be running around at her age, like still at her age, and, you know, ripping through there and telling everybody what to do and fussing and fighting and yelling and all the stuff that used to go on in that restaurant, it was entertaining. What's up, Melissa? How you
You know I had to come in here and hear this story.
Girl, the first thing I thought about when I heard the breaking news was the fact that when Andre died, I don't know how many of y'all used to watch Sweetie Pie, but when Andre died, it was like so much suspicion surrounding his death at that time. And his grandma, which is Robbie, Miss, Sweetie Pie, she had always like felt something wasn't right with his death. She always felt something wasn't right with his death. And again, if you watch that show, that whole series, I think it was like 2-3 seasons, something like that.
You know what? I used to watch it, but I don't know. When I was watching it, she had 2 locations. One in like Tennessee and one in St. Louis. But I don't. It's now Andre. That's not the grandson that worked with her, is it?
Yes, it was.
He got killed.
Yes, he got killed years ago.
I didn't know that. And they think so that would be his what?
Well, it's the feds. The feds is involved. So I'm assuming from everything that's in the reports and the documents, I read the court docs, and from everything that they've gathered, it seems like they have been working on this case for a long time, and that they possibly have enough proof against him and that girl Terica, whoever she is. They just said she's an exotic dancer. So I don't know if that's somebody he was kicking it with, messing with, or just a friend. I don't know who this Terica was to him, but it said, exotic dancer that he was in communication with from Memphis, Tennessee, and him conspired a plot for murder for hire to kill his own blood nephew, Andre.
So what was there? I don't remember. Was there friction between them?
I remember that Tim used to get into it with his nephews and cousins a lot. Over them doing certain things in the shop, over them not listening to him, over them, just messing around. You know how it is having kids in the family.
Nothing that serious, all right.
Yeah, it was nothing like that. Not that I thought. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. But for those of y'all who haven't been watching, it's everywhere. It's trending right now. Tim, well, we call him Tim. His real name is James Timothy Norman. I didn't even know his real name was James. I never knew his first name was James.
Me either. All I knew was Tim too.
Yes. So when I first saw it, it said James something Norman, and I saw the picture. I'm like, ooh, that looked like Tim. And then I started looking. I was like, Tim, shut the front door. Woo! You said Sheila said stop it, hold the door. You said you are saying that they're reporting that Tim. Yes, hold on, y'all. Now, okay. Y'all gonna have to start following the hoodtable.com. Okay. That is our new website where I do blogs and things. So y'all gonna have to check it out over there, the hoodtable.com. But anywho, what had happened was Timothy, Tim as we know him, but his real name is James Timothy Norman. The Welcome to Sweetie Pie's TV show started. I'm reading my own blog, so I'm not reading no newspaper. I read all the post and I created my own blog in my own words. But anyway, Welcome to Sweetie Pie's TV show star and restaurant owner Miss Robbie is said to have always thought that something was suspicious about the death of her grandson Andre Montgomery. And just today, Miss Robbie's son and owner of one of the Sweetie Pies and one of the stars of the TV show, James Timothy Norman, has been charged and arrested for plotting a murder for hire. Allegedly, James Timothy Norman, known as Tim on the show, and a woman by the name of Terica Ellis were in cahoots together in planning the murder of Montgomery. Now, they say a few days before Montgomery's death, Norman, which is Tim, who was residing in LA, and Ellis was residing in Memphis. they had both made plans to hook up together in St. Louis, Missouri. Before they got here, Terica had hit up the nephew, Andre, let him know that she was coming into town. Once they got into town, Tim and this Terica, whoever she is, they bought these phones, these, like, you know, them throwaway phones, them temporary phones. They bought some of them kind of phones, and they was keeping in contact with each other. She found out where Andre was going to be. Right after she found out where he was going to be, he was dead. Like, he was dead. It was approximately 8 p.m. on March 14, 2016. He was shot and he was killed. Right after Montgomery's death, Terica and Noman, they made contact again on those temporary throwaway phones. Terica headed back to Memphis. She started depositing in all these different banks more than $9,000. Those deposits, I assume, were to make payments for whoever killed Andre. Now, allegedly, about a week later, on March 21st, 2016, Timothy arranged to receive $450,000 in life insurance for Montgomery's death, his nephew, Andre. $450,000. I wouldn't even thought about putting that much life insurance on anybody, but he put $450,000 life insurance on his nephew. He was the only beneficiary, by the way. Now, James Timothy Norman, Tim, is now being held at the Madison County Corrections in Madison County, Mississippi. He has been held on federal charges of conspiracy to use a cell phone to plot a murder for hire, leading to the death of his nephew, Andre Montgomery. And also, Terica Ellis was charged with conspiracy of the same crime. Y'all, this is like big. And it's crazy. Like, can y'all believe this? I can't. I cannot believe this. I just can't. You said, welcome everyone coming in, like, share, start. Thank you. Welcome back, Melissa. I can't believe this, child.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is
crazy. So $450,000.
$450,000 on his nephew's head.
That is so crazy.
So y'all people,
I didn't know he had gotten killed. When I saw your storyline, I'm thinking maybe this just happened.
Nope. This was some years ago. Matter of fact, it was around the same time that I had bought this book by Sweetie Pies. I'm like, what in the hell? Text Coco, greed. And Mimi said he couldn't cash. Hold on, Lord, her comment. He couldn't even cash the policy because of missing paperwork. Darn shame. You said, oh my God, it's really, really sad. Oh, I'm sorry. Highlight the wrong comment. Oh my God, I'm really sad about the news. This is heartbreaking. You know, Miss Robbie, she was fond of, all her nephews. All of them. She would let them come work at the store, for extra money, even when they would mess up the food, when they would be late, when they would be messing around in the store, she would hire her family. She was all about family. So I know this has to be really devastating to Miss Robbie, and I feel really bad for her.
When did Tim go to jail for the first time?
I think it was assault, wasn't it? Hold on. Let me double check. Oh, and then remember he used to be dating Jennifer Williams. I thought that relationship was so weird.
Jennifer Williams.
From Atlanta Housewives, Jen. A real snooty one who talks like this. Jen, the tall Jen.
I don't know her.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said Atlanta Housewives. My bad. I meant Basketball Wives, Jen. Remember
from California or Miami?
No, from Basketball Wives.
But they had two of them.
Oh yeah,
the Miami wives or the California wives?
No, it was California, wasn't it? Basketball wise, hold on. See, now you got me confused. Hold up.
Because I never watched the Miami one.
I
I
didn't
only
really
watched the
watch
California.
that one either. Hold on, I'm trying to find out what his other charge for. I thought it was assault. I really thought it was assault. Okay. If somebody beat me to it, please feel free to put it in the chat. My computer is tripping. I think I got too many screens up because it's moving kind of slow. Oh, my screen is moving really, really slow.
Oh, Tex Coco said it was Miami.
Miami. Okay, basketball wise in Miami. Okay. Now, you said Evelyn's friend. Yes, Jen. He used to mess around with Jen. But it wasn't even, I don't even think the relationship was that long because, like, I don't know. They didn't seem to have, like, that kind of connection between each other. And remember, she was acting all funny and jealous of him and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, she is weird, Sheila. She is.
And see, the last time I saw her, he was with the little boy's mom. I must be real behind.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Betty White. Yep, Jen was the one that threw the water in her husband's face, and he threw it right back, and that was so funny. I knew I shouldn't have been laughing, but that when that happened, that was so doggone funny. So, Jen, forgive me, but I'm sorry. That was funny. That was funny because she thought, you know how they be doing all the time on those reality shows. The first thing they do is throw some water or throw a drink in somebody's face. And she didn't see that coming. He put that drink all up in her wig and everything. That was a mess. But yep, that's the Jen. That's the one. And you know, Jen and I actually had a love-hate relationship. I liked her, but I didn't like her. But yeah. But they split up.
The only one I remember from Miami was the Evelyn Lozado.
Evelyn,
the rest of them, I didn't really watch it, but I knew her from where she was dating the football player.
I don't like Evelyn.
Yeah, I didn't care for you.
I don't. I think at one point I used to like her. I think like towards the very, very beginning, I used to like her. Then I stopped liking her. And then like towards the end, it seemed like once she was acting or portraying like she had changed, like she turned over a new leaf. She wasn't going to be fighting and cussing people out anymore and all that. Yeah. And then it's like, okay, you was fronting for the camera, girl. Fronting for the camera. But yeah, they was only together like, shoot, was it a year? Was it even a year? Because as soon as I found out they was dating, it seemed like they had broken up. You said I was dead when he did. Oh, you were, girl, I was too. I was like, oh, Jen. You talking about embarrassed? Yes, embarrassed. Yep, her and Tammy. She said,
oh yeah, I forgot about Tammy. Tammy Roman, right?
Mimi said he doused her behind like she was on fire. If y'all don't remember that, y'all gotta Google it. I'm sure there's plenty of YouTube videos out there that see he took that drink. He was like you know how you just shake up something, just all over her. That was funny. But yeah, I just can't believe this. This is crazy. Let me read some more of this information I have up here. Okay. It has this is the court record. So United States District Court for the Eastern District of Missouri. The United States, I guess I can share the screen, right? Let me share the screen. Share the screen. Okay. Here we go. Can y'all see it? Is it big enough? Let me try to make it a little bigger for y'all. Let's see. Okay, that should be good. Okay. It says United States District Court Eastern District of Missouri, because that's where it happened. Versus James Timothy Norman, case number 420 MJ 187. Criminal complaint. The complaint in this case states that the following is true to the best of my knowledge and belief. On or about the dates of March 14, 2016, in the city of St. Louis, in the Eastern District of Missouri, it says conspiracy to use interstate commerce facilities, which is a cell phone, and commission a murder for hire resulting in death. And then it goes down to say the criminal complaint is based on the facts, and there's a lot of things that they have down here. It's a lot. I broke it down for you in the beginning. If you go to any entertainment blog or to the news or the media, they will break it down for you as well. But these are the court records. But yeah. They mentioned in here how they had deactivated the phones after the murder, those temporary throwaway phones or whatever they called. I know back in the day they used to call them throwaway phones, but
they don't work because people keep getting caught with them.
Exactly.
They don't know how to use the disposable ones right because they don't never dispose.
I don't either. And these big old drug organizations and gang organizations, I don't know what they be using now because, hey, they still running. They still run guns and drugs and everything else. Children underground and prostitutes and, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know what they using, but whatever kind of phones they use to have communication with each other, they was like temporary phones. They used them for days before the murder, the day of the murder, and then immediately after the murder, they deactivated the phones. So, and then they talk about how Terica deposited over $9,000 in cash into multiple different banking accounts. One of those accounts she opened the day after the homicide. And prior to that, they said her bank account had a negative balance. And right after the death, she had $9,000 to put in the bank.
Yeah, they didn't think that through.
They didn't think that through at all. Norman, he flew from LA. Ellis flew from Memphis. Terica flew from Memphis. Norman, which is James Timothy, he met up with her. He sent her $700, Western Union. And it's a lot more information in here.
And what was the date? What year was this?
This was in 2016.
Okay.
Yep, let me read some of the comments. You said Edward McAfee, Omaha, Nebraska. I still have my burner. You got a burner, Betty White. What you doing with a burner phone, girl? You know what? Never mind. Oh, we don't want to know, right, Melissa? We don't want to know. Please don't incriminate yourself, Betty White. Please.
Right.
Let me stop the screen share on this. Edward said, where you from? I'm in Detroit and I'm surprised I just came across the channel, but I love it. Oh, yeah, I'm in Omaha, Nebraska. Omaha, Nebraska. You said Jen is one of those females that thinks she can put her hands on men with no, yep, but used to get punked by Evelyn. Yep. She didn't have no backbone. She had no spine. I think she probably used to put her hands on men because, like some men, they'll, I won't say allow you to put your hands on them, but they won't hit you back because how they're raised, or they just strong enough to not get pulled in because they already know as soon as they even thump you on your ear, they're going to call 911 and report domestic violence. Even if they all scratched up, even if they done got hit over the head by a lamp, the men thumped the woman and they going to jail. So, yeah. But I'm just like, you know what? I had posted this in Facebook and somebody said they knew it. that they knew. Like, I'm like, what did you know? How did you know?
Right.
Because I haven't, I mean, if some of y'all have heard mention of an investigation regarding these charges, this conspiracy before now, please let me know where I can find that information, because somebody, I don't know, but then again, they might have felt like they had an idea because of how suspicious it was. I don't know. See, now I think I'm going to go back, Melissa, and I think I'm going to go back and rewatch all those Sweetie Pie episodes. I really feel like I need to do that.
That's just so wrong to do it just out of greed. I mean, not that there's any good reason to have somebody killed, but my goodness.
No good reason at all. And then the thing about it was, I don't know his financial situation, but
Right, shouldn't he be okay?
yeah, I mean, he was on TV for years, and he was running several restaurants, and I don't know, maybe he got in over his head, because remember, Ms. Robbie, you know, the owner of Sweetie Pie, she used to always get on him every time he wanted to open a new location. You remember that?
Yeah, I do remember her saying on him about different stuff.
Yep, and he always wanted to open a new location, and she's like, "You're getting in over your head just because one location is doing good. We ain't got to open one up on every corner." But yeah, he wanted to have one everywhere: Atlanta, Missouri, sure.
Yeah, she must have known he didn't have the business mind for that, because she stayed on him about business decisions in the short time that I did watch it.
Yeah, the whole thing is, hey Isha, the whole thing is crazy as hell. And again, if anybody wants to jump in on the live with me and Melissa, feel free. All you got to do is click that link that I'm about to drop in the chat. The link in the chat is for if you want to jump on the stream with us and discuss it. But I am just like, Paul, when I read this, I was like, what the hell? Are y'all kidding me? I mean, and then I went to TMZ. I said, now, I know back in the day, TMZ used to be known for fake news. But, you know, over time, TMZ has become very, very credible. So I went to TMZ and I saw it on there. I was like, okay. Not that TMZ is the Bible, you know what I mean? But I was like, okay, it's on TMZ. It's everywhere right now. But yeah, and I'm like, who is this stripper woman? Who is this exotic? They said exotic dancer. I'm sure that's what she probably puts on her tax forms or on her resume. I'm like, was he paying a stripper? Was he buying a woman? Was he buying a woman?
Was this woman ever on the show, or?
I don't know. You said the Terica Ellis girl had someone to activate her dang, and you know what? I was just like thinking about going to see if I can find her on Facebook too. I should have tried to do that earlier. Ain't no telling when she had somebody to activate her account. Let me see. I'm checking it right
2 days before she went to jail, she did a post living her best life.
Yep. I don't see her Facebook page, but there's plenty of Facebook posts about it. Oh, I found a picture of her. Oh my God.
Is that right?
Girl,
your face was like
because of let me not be shady. But can I share this screen? Hold up. Let me see if I can share this screen. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, child. Oh, I don't know where Melissa went. Let me see if I can share this screen. See if I can show y'all this picture of this chick. Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Come on in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the Hood Table if you ain't already subscribed to the Hood Table. Let's see. Is this it? Oh, boy. See if I can get a little bigger. Can y'all see this girl? I can't get it too big, otherwise it's gonna go. The picture gonna go away. Let's see. Can y'all see her? Y'all can't. I don't know how good y'all can see her, but she got a whole bunch of braids in her hair. She got a whole bunch of braids in her hair. I guess she all right. I guess she all right. But that's her. That's her. They said she done deactivated her Facebook page. Of course, I mean, wouldn't that be the first thing you do? I sure been to call home, like, as soon as I get that free phone call, deactivate my YouTube, my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter, deactivate everything. You said she look a hot mess. See, and I was trying to be nice. But you know, the thing is, when you get arrested and they take your mugshot, you usually don't be prepared. So let me go up in there. Let me get arrested right now. Or 15, 30 minutes ago, I should say. I was walking around in my little house clothes, my lounge, I call them my lounging clothes, because, you know, I work from home like 99.9999% of the time. So I be in my lounging around clothes, hair be tied up, no makeup on. Shoot. Yeah, me too, Betty. I seen worse mugshots too. That's why I said she look okay. She look all right. But she looked like she looked like she done got away with a hustle or two. That's for doggone show. Thank you for sharing the Cash App. I appreciate it. The Hood Table 402. If you feel like being giving or blessing us with a love offering, please feel free. Melissa, you said your earbuds died on you, so I will hang out in the chat. That's cool. That's cool. Isha, you said you went on her page as soon as you heard about it. The people's going in. Man, Isha, why you didn't screenshot the man? Man, let me see if I can find some screenshots. Hold on. Okay, so this is Terica Ellis, the Memphis stripper who is okay. I found another picture. Hold on, y'all. I found another picture. This one is a lot bigger. And in one of these pictures, she looked kind of pretty. She does. She really does. Let me show y'all this other picture I found. Okay, let's see. Terica. Okay, can y'all see that one? Let's see if I can make it a little bigger for y'all. Okay. So somebody posted, so this is Terica Ellis, the Memphis stripper who was Tim Norman's, Miss Robbie's son from Sweetie Pie's accomplice in murdering his nephew, Andre Montgomery. So that's her. She got some lashes on, got her little face mask under her chin. So she's obviously been vigilant with her health and the health of others. But when she got arrested, she looks like that new growth came in. That's all. It looks like she got the same braids. Yep, she got the same braids, y'all. She got the same hairstyle. It's just that her hair up there looks freshly done. And then down here, it looks like she need to get them redone. But overall, she don't look too bad. I mean, I wouldn't picture her as a stripper or anything. An exotic stripper, as they say, but hey, I remember one time I went to the strip club. Man, it was some time ago, a very, very long time ago. And at that time, I was smaller than I was now, but I was still thick because I've always been thick. And I accompanied my friend, my homegirl, to a strip club where she danced, and we were going to pick up her check. And when I walked up in there, that was the first time I've ever been to a strip club. And when I walked up in there, I saw like heavy-set strippers stripping and getting ready to strip. And one of the guys asked me, was I there for an application? Now, mind you, I was smaller than I was now, but to me, I was still thick, and I thought I was too thick to get up on a pole, especially if they want me to go upside down and then spin around it too. So I was like, I ain't stripping. I'm too thick. They was like, please look at all these strippers. They started showing me strippers that was much bigger than me, and I was like, okay, all right. Get it how you get it, but it won't be me because I ain't about to fall on my dome around no pole with all this luggage and junk in my trunk. You said she's a daytime stripper. Now, what the heck? What's a daytime stripper and a nighttime stripper, Betty White? Is a daytime stripper more conservative? You said, oh, no, I don't think they give out masks in jail. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, see, you know what, Ish? I'm telling you. I be on that screenshot game. I'm telling you. Usually when I find a story or find something trending, my computer be having all kind of screenshots, and then I'll be going through stuff later like, what is this from? What did this have to do with and I gotta go through and delete them all, but oh shoot, is she from the pink? Is she from the pink, Mimi? Speaking of P Valley, did y'all catch our live review last night? We did a live review on here last night, and last night's episode was my featured review of the week. On thehoodtable.com, on our website, our official website, I do a review of the week on TV shows and stuff that I review. And normally we always do videos, but once a week I'll do a video and a written blog on like my TV show episode of the week. So I did a written blog on it, which is on thehoodtable.com, and I did a video of it too last night. We was live last night reviewing the show. But yes, man, he probably would, child, because but then again, like I said, all strippers are not exotic. And all men don't really care what strippers look like. They just like to see, hold on, let me move your comment. They just like to see look, and the backside. And of course, what's in between your little pot of gold, that's all they care about. You know how they say? You said you about to subscribe to our yes, please subscribe. Hey, Miss Gen Xer, what's up? You said daytimers usually make less and less popular unless they do champagne room. See, I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning from y'all. Did y'all used to strip? I'll wait. I'm just kidding, y'all. You said this is so sad. I feel sorry for Tim's mom. I really do, Lisa. And it's like, I really wanted somebody to respond to their comment that they if y'all in the Hood Table Facebook group, the Hood Table is everywhere, by the way. We on Facebook. We got a private Facebook group. If you want, you can join our private Facebook group. But in our Facebook group, I had posted the link to this story. And somebody said they knew it. They was like, I knew it. And I asked them, I said, how did you know? What gave you the suspicion? Like, give me some feedback. But even now, I'm checking on the comment and they haven't commented yet. They haven't responded because I wanted to know, like, how did you know? Like, I don't know, because I used to watch the show all the time. And I would see, like, sometimes there would be some serious animosity and disagreements between the family members. And a lot of the times it would be Tim and his younger cousins or his nephews. A lot of times. And it would be Robbie, who they call Aunt Robbie, Miss Sweetie Pies, who would try to, like, diffuse certain situations between Tim and the younger crew. But still, I ain't had no suspicions that the man might be a whole murderer. Like I had no idea that he might be a whole murderer. Like, who would have thought? I don't know. But again, like if somebody else knows anything from the past that some of us didn't know, like any I don't know, that this happened like 4 years ago. And I guess the FBI or the feds have been, investigating this for quite some time. But I had no idea. So I wanted that person to respond and be like, tell me how you know. And if they watching right now, maybe they'll click that link and jump on the stream and let me know. But yep, here's the StreamYard screen. Here's the StreamYard link if anybody wants to jump on the StreamYard. I think I need a new battery in my mouse. But yeah, you said, this is so sad. I feel sorry for Tim's mom. And just to think, he acted as though he was concerned about it. Yes, he did, Lisa. I remember around the time when it happened. Do y'all remember? It was so sad. Everybody was talking about it. People was crying. They was having memorial services. I mean, it was really sad. And I would have never known that. Yeah. Oh. I'm so glad you brought that up, Isha, because when I first found the mugshot, which is all over the place, by the way, I was like, who smells like that? Dude, do you understand what you are being charged with? Like, for real, this ain't no, you didn't sell no drugs. You didn't beat up nobody. You didn't, I mean, this is a conspiracy, a murder to hire your own blood, your own flesh and blood, and you up there smiling. He was smiling like big as day. He was smiling like it was Christmas Day, like it was Easter Sunday, like a kid who just woke up and they about to get some gifts or some candy. He was smiling like he just had some good. Like, he was smiling like cheesing. Like, come on now. And then the fact that Miss Robbie was really, really hurt. I mean, of course, all their family member was, saddened by the demise of Andre. But Miss Robbie was really, really hurt. If y'all ever watched that show, I'm telling y'all, if y'all ain't ever watched it, try to see if y'all can watch like the past series, the past episodes, because Miss Robbie, she was really hurt. Every time something happened to her nephews or her nieces or her, grandchildren, she was always like there for them. And even when they didn't deserve it, that's the one thing about Miss Robbie that I remember from watching her shows, is she was always there for her grandchildren, her nephews and nieces, giving them jobs when they didn't even deserve a job. She was always there for them. Even Tim, it was times when Tim messed up big time with the business, with financial decisions, and she still kept giving them all chance after chance after chance. And so if this really is true, and he saw how broken up his mother was over her grandson, one of her favorite grandsons, as she would say in the show. And you just up there like mom, hugging your mom and praying with them and going to the police and looking for answers. I mean, that is horrible. And yes, who was that? Tex Coco. Hey, what's up, Tex Coco? Hey, Angel Eyes. And everybody else that just came in. If I missed somebody, hey, Tanya Travis. I try to always speak to everybody. Hey, Harry Potter. She does look. That's why I said that girl looks like she done a hustle or two. Not only just being a stripper on a stripper pole. Because I ain't okay. Let me make sure make that very clear. I am not judging no strippers. Get your money how you get it, honey. For real, get your money how you get it. And I like Pete Valley, and I'd be doing reviews on Pete Valley, so I ain't got nothing against the stripper girls. Shoot, some of them I wish I had their bodies. Shoot, especially Mercedes. Ooh, child. Maybe even Miss M.I., double letter I, humpback I, Keyshawn. She a little slim. She a little on the slim side, but she got a nice little body too. But yeah, I ain't got nothing against a stripper, so I ain't trying to condemn what she doing. But she does look a little shady, like you said. Twisted her restaurant on a vacation weekend. Oh, you said you visited her restaurant on a vacation weekend? I wanted to visit her restaurant before, but we was in the vicinity of the restaurant and never got around to it. And then on top of that, it was lunch hour, and you know, back then when they was really popping, the store, the people, the customers, the patrons would be wrapped around the block trying to get in just for lunch. But you said you even met them. And Miss Sweetie Pie, I always call her Miss Sweetie Pie, but her name is Miss Robbie. She seems like one of those grandmothers. Well, we didn't watch her for years on Sweetie Pies, but she actually seems like one of those grandmothers who really care about her own, care about leaving something to her own, but she will put her foot down and she will put it also up in your ass if you get out of line. You know, those type of grandmas. But yeah, that those episodes surrounding when he was the death of him, I remember that. And it's like the whole family came together. And just looking back. See, that's why I said earlier in the show tonight, I want to go back and look at some of the older episodes because I just have to see again how Tim reacted, see his expression on his face. You know, I need to do that. You said he never even got a chance to get the insurance money, and it was $450,000. Has anybody ever taken out insurance money on on somebody that ain't they kid, or let's see, they kids, they husband, their wife, their boyfriend or girlfriend, I don't know, mother, father. I mean, just randomly, I got a whole bunch of nephews. One of my brothers got like 8 kids. So I got like the grip of nephews, and I got like 2 nieces and like the grip of nephews. But I've never even thought about putting insurance policy on them. Not that I don't care if they're not their funeral is not, secured and taken care of if they were to pass away, and make sure we ain't got to stand on the corner selling chicken and fish dinners or having car washes or GoFundMe's. But that's something you just don't think about if it's not like your immediate family, like the people you live in the house with. $450,000. I'm sorry. That's suspect. Period. You said he was trying to, but couldn't provide the paperwork. Yeah, he couldn't provide the right paperwork. And that's crazy. I'm sorry, I got a hair that's in my eye. That's crazy. You said he never got the money. Somebody else said it too. He never got, hey, DS. You said he never got the money because he didn't have all the documents. And how you take out a policy and don't have the doggone documentation? Like, you know what? Okay, I ain't that old, but I ain't young. I'm closer to 50 than I am to 30. My children know where all the paperwork is. I tell them from time to time, if I die, y'all know where the insurance papers are? They be like, why you gotta talk about that, mama? Why we gotta talk about that? I'm like, I just want to make sure when I die, y'all know where the insurance papers are. I don't want y'all out there slanging no hot dogs and burgers and feather bones and pork chops and chicken wings. Okay? There's plenty enough money to bury me and give me a cute little casket and some flowers and a cute little outfit and a new wig. Okay, so make sure y'all know where the papers are. So I don't know why he didn't know where what? You said I read an article on Tanya Travis. You said I read an article. Oh, he said, hey, yes, welcome to the Hood Table Live, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and feel free to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, our private Facebook group, and at thehoodtable.com. And also, let me say real quick before I forget, because I don't know if I'm going to go live tomorrow or not. But also to the members, the people who are members, the people who actually hit the join button and pay a small fee through YouTube to be a member every month, I am doing our first private, well, not our first private video, but our second private video Thursday night. But this is going to be a Q&A. So you guys will be able to ask me like Q&A questions and, you know, things like that. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. Just don't get too deep on me now, because I'm not incriminating myself, because y'all know I'm from the hood. Y'all know I'm from the hood, so don't be asking me no incriminating questions, okay? When we do our little Q&As, which we are going to do, you know, occasionally, like once a month or something like that. I'm going to have private lives with the Hood Table Squad members. So if you want to become a part of the members and get those special perks like free giveaways and custom emojis and loyalty badges and all that other jazz, all you got to do is hit the join button. But yes, I am Mimi. I'm everywhere. The Hood Table is everywhere. IG, Twitter. We have an official site. I mean, the Hood Table is not just a YouTube channel. It's an LLC. It's a corporation. It's an entity. The Hood Table is not just a YouTube channel. You know, some of y'all don't know that, but the Hood Table is officially a business. So we have our own thehoodtable.com website. We have merch through Teesprings. If you go to thehoodtable.com, there's a link that says shop with the Hood Table, and I got everything from like stretch pants to face masks, t-shirts, hoodies, what else we got? Throw pillows, totes. Like some ladies like to carry around totes with their laptops and their stuff in it, you know, that don't fit in their purse. It's a lot of stuff over there. So if you go to thehoodtable.com and click the shop button, it takes you to Teesprings and you can order merchandise, you know, stuff like that. Stuff like that. I'm wearing one of the merchandise right now. I'm wearing one of the merchandise right now. I wore this today with my pink Nikes. I wore this today with my pink Nikes. But yeah, so yeah, the Hood Table is a biz naive in my little scrappy voice, a biz naive. But yes, private members, yes, this Thursday. Thank you, Miss Hogg. I appreciate it. Miss Hogg is one of our subscribers. I mean, one of our members in the Hood Table members group. And she has been, man, Miss Hall, you've been rolling with me from my old YouTube channel, which I still upload stuff on every now and then, Tanya's Primetime TV and Media Reviews. She's been rolling with me for a long time. She's a good moderator and everything. Hey, what's up, Candace? Jump on the link, Candace, if you want to. Candace, that's my home girl. She's from right here in Omaha, Nebraska. We go back like 4 flats on a Cadillac. And from time to time, she jumps on the stream with me and we do different shows together and whatnot. But yes, that's my real life friend right there, Candace. Or as I call Can. Can. But yes, y'all. So I'm like, you know, the biggest case that I've been looking forward to is the R. Kelly case. The R. You got to put that R. You got to put the R. Kelly case. Y'all know I've been doing reviews on that for a minute, and that's supposed to, you know, be the theme, the case of this year. But with the epidemic and everything, pushing court cases back and trials and all that, now this case is like I'm looking forward to hearing about the case, and this is crazy. Like, I need to know why your nephew and Tim used to get into it with several of his cousins and stuff on the show. He used to get into it. I mean, I remember times when they like, man, I'm thinking they about to kill each other up in that restaurant. Like I said, if y'all used to watch the show, y'all remember those episodes where they used to go ham and eggs on each other in the restaurant. And everybody, and Tim was always like the person who would intimidate the younger crew. He would like intimidate the younger. I don't even want to call them cast members, but I would just say family members. They worked on they appeared on the show, but you know, he would sometimes intimidate them and use his power and his position over those kids. And you said sociopaths don't have, that gotta be it. There is no way that I can conspire to kill one of my mother's favorite grandchildren and just smile up in her face. Like, smile up in your face. And I'm sorry, y'all. I know I in my blog on thehoodtable.com where I typed out my blog on a story, I always use allegedly in certain things, always, you know, just because. But from the facts or the allegations, or I should say the facts, the feds, you know, in their court docs, they say based on these facts. But, you know, as a reporter, I always usually, you know, allegedly. But from what I was reading, it seemed like they got a case. It seems like they really got a case. And I, Big Hip Tim, who was that who called him Big Hips? Was that you, Tex Coco? They call him Big Hips? Man with big hips don't need to be in jail. And he do got some big hips, man. That man got some hips for days. Ooh. That man got some hips for days. Yes, thank you for the 42 likes, 42 in the chat, 42 likes. Thank you for the likes, y'all. Thank you. You said narcissist, sociopathic. Yes, them sociopaths, they can like they can have poker faces. They can literally do something crazy. They can off somebody, kill somebody, shave somebody, stab somebody in the back, literally, you know, cross somebody, but you couldn't see it. They just they crazy. They have no feelings. They don't. They really don't. And that's why I done dated a few narcs. And I know how it is to date them. They always think they right. Everything you do is wrong. They always try to like fix you and all this kind of stuff. It's like, when I see it coming, I gotta walk. You said Miss Gen Xer, you said exactly. Hold up, did I read something from Miss Hoggs earlier? Oh, there it is. You're welcome, Miss Hogg. I'm sorry, I saw your comment and I was gonna tell you thank you, but then I started talking about something else. I was talking about the hips, Tim's hips. It's Tex Coco. No. Ooh, thank you, Tanya. I appreciate you and enjoy moderating for you. Thank you. I love you too. You know, I don't only feel sorry for Tim's mother, Miss Robbie, because she does seem like in real life she seems like she's a sweet person, like in real life. But Miss Robbie is up there in age. Something like this could take a person out. I mean, especially when you're older. Things like this is devastating. Things like this can take somebody out, especially when you're old and you got, I mean, strokes, heart attacks. I mean, I feel bad for her, but I also feel sorry for his son. Remember his son? He had like special needs and everything. Hey, Ken, what's up, homegirl?
Hey, girl. I just heard about it because I was talking to my cousin. Talking about this girl with them childbearing hips.
Oh, y'all gonna get on Tim hips.
Girl, because I love Miss Robbie. Miss Robbie with her gorgeous old belt.
She is beautiful. Man, Cash Nicole just said Miss Robbie is gorgeous.
Who did she sing with? The Staple Singers? I don't know. I'll take you there somewhere. I don't know. But
yeah, she used to sing. She used to be a singer in a group.
Like, what? Like, come on, Tim.
Girl,
Oh my gosh, I just like literally, I just heard about this a few hours ago.
your cousin said, "Hey,
Hey, cuz.
what up, Rello? What up, fam bam?"
Wow, like yeah,
Hey,
that's
Ray Black. Ray Black said, "Peace and love. Good night. Good night.
peace.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Man, thanks for jumping on the chat with me tonight. I just wanted to discuss this with y'all because this is earth shattering. It's. I don't know, man. This
Yeah, I
a
can't believe like,
conspiracy to murder with a stripper.
so fam though. You know what I'm saying? This is your fam, and like you was saying a minute ago, like you're hurting your like your peeps.
Yes. Tanya Travers says she sang with yep, you're right. You're right. She sang with Ike and Tina Turner. Yep, she sure
Oh,
did.
okay. And then didn't she sing like in a group though?
She was an Ikeette. I remember that text Coco. She was an Ikeette, but I don't know if she was in another group besides Ike and Tina. I can't remember.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. It was another group besides the ICAP. Okay.
Yeah, she was a backup singer and she was really, really good. But then I think something had happened with her vocal cord. Something happened where she couldn't sing anymore. And then that's when she got into Sweetie Pies and started doing what she loved, her other love, which is cooking and all that
Right.
stuff. And again, I got the book. I bought this like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago when she was on, when the TV show was coming on.
Okay.
Every week. That's when I bought her book, and I done made a whole bunch of recipes out of that book. But yeah, she used to sing and perform. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you been to the restaurant? I never had the opportunity.
Nope, I've been in the area of that area plenty of times, but I just haven't got to the restaurant. The last time we went to St. Louis, it was for the boys when they was in high school, and they had like those special elite teams that travel out of town, and we went there, but we didn't have time. We just didn't have time. But yeah, Tex Coco said her lungs collapsed, and that's why she talks the way she talks too, because she has something. Yeah, I thought it was her vocal cords, but I knew it was something to do with her voice. But
Okay.
yeah, and that's why she has that raspy voice now.
Like I know you crushed her. You done crushed Miss Robbie. Crushed her.
Crush ain't even a word. I couldn't imagine if one of my kids murdered one of my grandkids. And I'm sorry, but a lot of people love their grandkids more than their kids.
Kids, like for real, like, and see that was the tea. That was the tea.
Yep, she did. She really did love her grandkids. She really did. Tim used to get on her nerves a lot.
Say, Cash thought they said the majority of her restaurants weren't doing well or had to shut down.
I don't know, because the last I knew, when we was in Missouri, this was years ago, like, I don't know, 5 years ago, something like that. We was traveling. What's my oldest son is 19, so -5. Yeah, about 5 years ago, we was traveling when my oldest son was a senior in high school. So yeah, we had went to Missouri. Hey, Lady Key, what's up, beautiful? How you doing?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is a hot mess. This is, like I said, when it comes to the older people, the older people, they already deal with a lot of different ailments, and something like this can be devastating to them, to take them out. And I know that it might not sound nice the way I'm putting it, but you know what I mean, Ken, like something like this with your child about to go to prison. Like if he goes to prison for this, he ain't getting out.
No.
And he got kids out
Right.
here. You know what I mean?
Yes. I mean, because how many kids him have? Because
I don't know how many kids he had. All I know about was the little boy, the one that had the complications, and the one who was sick.
right.
The little boy. That's all I remember. The one that used to be on the show.
Did he have
He got more kids.
Did he
I
have
don't know.
an outside child?
I can See, I don't remember him having any other kids. Now he might, but I don't remember. You said Tim's ex also disclosed that he abused her and that he hadn't seen his son in a while. Whoa.
Cash said
You
that
said this we had to sue Tim about her name.
you heard that seen son in a while. He did.
You said what?
Did you see that? What Cash said? That wife said that he hadn't seen their
Hold on.
So he did have another son prior. I thought he had another child.
Okay. See, I don't remember that son because that son wasn't on the show, was he?
From his ex.
Okay. Because see, I don't never remember that show, and that's another crazy thing. Like you on national TV, and only one of your sons is shown on the TV. But then again, his other son could have been in a different state. I don't know, but.
No, we talking about from a prior relationship.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. So the child could have been. I mean, and if the wife was accusing him of putting hands on her shoe, you never know.
So you in a new relationship, and a lot of times people don't want to conflict and.
Yep. Let me look up this thing with Jennifer Williams because I had this pulled up. Hold on. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now remember. Okay, this is from 2017. Jennifer Williams, former star of Basketball Wives, was slapped with a restraining order from ex-boyfriend James Tim Norman after he claimed she slashed 2 of his tires. Remember when I was talking about that at the beginning? How Jen, when he was dating Jim, their relationship didn't seem genuine. And I remember her being jealous. I remember her going down there to be with him and her getting mad because he can't spend time with her and because he got to work at all those different restaurants. But yeah. And Norman has said that it's behavior. He said Jennifer had broken into his home, sent him harassing texts, and said threatening things to him. Like you're playing with the wrong one. I can believe that out of Jen, but I think they both have those tendencies to put their hands on each other. And based off what his ex-wife said, and now murder. I mean, that's a huge jump from domestic violence.
Jennifer, please refresh in my mind. Jennifer used to date who?
Jennifer, remember she used to date that football player?
Which football player?
The ugly one. He was ugly. That's what I remember. Hold on. Let me see. Let me look up his name. Because hold on. Y'all remember, if y'all remember his name, put it in the chat for me. Jennifer Williams.
Yeah, because her name rings a bell, but I'm trying to
ex-husband.
Trying to put the name the face.
Oh, that's his name, Eric Williams. He was ugly. Ooh, child.
I'm familiar, but I'm trying to put.
Hold on. I'm about to show y'all a picture on my phone.
Hey, show us a picture. Show me a picture. Help me out. Help me.
Oh my God, he got a mouthful of teeth. I know that. Hold on, let me see. Make sure y'all can see it. Can y'all see it?
Oh yeah, I know that's who you was talking about. So Tim used to make her.
Yeah, he was a basketball player. Yep, basketball player. Did I say football player? Thank you, Tanya, for correcting me. He was a basketball player.
He used to hoop.
Mm-hmm. And his teeth was like this. You said young mouth, and he dogged the hell out of. Yes, he did, Cash. He dogged the hell out of her. That's the one who threw the juice or drink or water in her face. Remember that scene from Basketball Wives when she threw the drink in his face and he threw a drink right back in her face. He was like, shh, all over her face, and she was all embarrassed.
I remember that. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because Cash was the Basketball Wives. Yeah, Cash, that was your. Because I kind of watch Basketball Wives here and there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Good night, Ms. Hall. Thank you for moderating tonight. She said she tried to bring Eric to Gold Digger. Jen is I've always thought of Jen as a Gold Digger. And that's why I think she really tried to mess with Tim. During those episodes, you could tell that it didn't seem like no genuine connection between the two at all when I was watching those episodes. And the only thing I was thinking was Jen is trying to get her money on Sweetie Pies. That's all I was thinking when she used to be on the show.
Trying to catch.
Like, just, I don't know. That's what I used to think, that she was a gold digger.
She looks for.
With her bougie, her wannabe bougie, uppity nose.
Black Barbie.
Girl, Black Barbie. There you go. She was like, I don't know. Well, like, why? I used to hate that. I'm like, oh my God, would you stop talking like that? I'm like, you ain't no doggone Valley girl.
Eyes, hair, just no.
She said uppity and scary. What's up, just chilling? She said, D said uppity and scary.
Right, D. Yeah.
Yeah. Just chilling said money would make people do. Man, now that I don't know who mentioned it in the chat, but somebody had mentioned that they had heard that Sweetie Pies was doing bad. I wish Miss
who mentioned that.
I wish Miss Sislo was in here because she's from Missouri. But that was your cousin who said that, Cash?
I knew a few people who actually went to her restaurant who's good. Then I actually heard some people who said it was trash.
I ain't never tried it. I want
to go because the presentation looked amazing.
Right. And see, like I said, I have the book. I bought the book years ago. And all the recipes that I tried in the book thus far, I ain't tried all of them because there's a whole bunch of recipes in here. But one of my favorite recipes in here of hers is the hot honey chicken wings.
Hot honey.
Fire.
Yeah. Okay.
And her hold up. And her chicken dip. Chicken dip? Yes. Her chicken salad is like chicken salad dip. It is, girl, with some club crackers. Oh my God. It's off the chain. But yes, she has some really nice recipes in this book. But you know how it is with restaurants. Some days you might get there. Sometimes it depends on the cook, what type of day the cook had. Because you know what they say about restaurants, if a cook is in a bad mood or they're having a bad day, it's gonna come out in the taste of their food. So I don't know. D said, to be honest, the food was okay. We could probably do better at home. She don't really cook it. And that's true, D. That's what I was saying. Sometimes it depends on the cook as well. It really do depends on the cook, and it depends on how, like, some people, I don't know why, but sometimes they changing stuff up when they cook and when they have these restaurants. Like, how many restaurants we got here, Ken? And we be like, dang, every time I switch owners or every time I switch management.
Like, it just get like many. Few I have yet to experience.
Hey, Candace, I think you got to back out and come back in because you keep freezing. Okay. Yeah, back out and come back in. But you said, yes, true that. Yes, true that. You said, didn't they say about Sister Robbie? Didn't they say Sister Robbie had a bad attitude as well, like her employees? I don't know, Cash. I don't know. But I can imagine because, like I said, when she was running that restaurant on the TV show, she ran it with an iron fist. She sure did. My sock is sliding off my foot. Got bent over. But she sure did. She did run her restaurant with an iron fist. So I don't blame her. Because the one thing about it with family is when you have family working for you, restaurants, it don't even matter what kind of store it is. You can't let them slack. You can't give them no special treatment. You gotta keep reminding them. I'm not just your grandma. I'm not just your cousin or your father or mother. I'm your boss. I'm your boss. So I wouldn't be surprised if people would say that. You said Miss Robbie had a lot of lawsuits out there on Tim. He was dragging his mom. Yep, I remember that too. I remember when she had took him to court. I sure do. I remember that as well. I sure do. Payback is a bitch. If he really did what they're alleging that he did, Payback is a bitch. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say, because I remember times when him and his mother used to get into it big time, on and off the show. And I remember when she used to be, sued, when she was trying to sue him. I remember that as well. But if he really did what they claiming that he did, Payback is a bitch. That's all I gotta say. And it's like this. If he really did it, even if he done some shady things to his mother, when Miss Robbie had filed those lawsuits against him, that was approximately in 2016. She filed a lawsuit against her son. And it was for the name that he was using. And also they said that she claimed that he was misappropriated. Let me say it right. She accused him of misappropriated her accounts and funds in connection with his management of their restaurant. And that was the restaurant that was on Manchester Ave in St. Louis, which is their hometown. She had claimed that he used funds to open up 3 other. Remember we was talking about earlier how he was opening up those sweetie pies, and on the show, on those episodes, she used to get upset with him because he would always be trying to make her agree to open up all these restaurants. She'd be like, I don't know. And he would like put the pressure on her and keep putting all this pressure on her to open these other restaurants. But anyway, she said that he had misappropriated some funds of hers to open up 3 sweetie pies, and also that he violated the sweetie pie trademark. So, yeah, that's what the lawsuit was about. That was in 2016. Mind you, that was the same year of the murder of Andre. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy, y'all? The lawsuit that Sweetie Pie's Miss Robbie had against her son, Tim, as we call him on the show, was the same year of Andre's death. The lawsuit, when Tim had clapped back on his mother, that was around August of 2016. The murder of his nephew, Andre, was in March of 2016. Now, Tim had opened up all these restaurants, or tried to open up these 3 restaurants. He misappropriated funds. He broke what did she say? Trademarks or something like that. And this was a few months. He violated trademarks. And this was a few months after, let's say March, April, May, June, August. This was like 4 or 5 months after the murder of his nephew. When he took out that $450,000, when he took out the $450,000 life insurance policy that he couldn't get, that he couldn't cash in on, a little later, his mother was suing him. So Tim seemed like he was really in a bind back then. Now that I look back at it, see, we don't really look on the surface when we hear certain things out in the media. We don't really look on the surface because, we not really in these people's lives. All we hear about is what's being spread out on media. But sometimes with certain situations, when you look back at something that happened prior, you be like, well, I'll be damned. And that's how I feel right now. Like, I'll be damn. And I remember Miss Sweetie Pies, Miss Robbie, she was like so concerned with the way that her nephew died. And remember on the show they just kept saying, why would somebody do something to him like this? He was doing this, he was doing that, he was trying to get his life together, he was doing this, doing that, and he was murdered. I remember all of that on the TV show. I remember all of that. It's just crazy. It's really crazy that you could kill somebody in your own family and then be around your entire family and act like, woe is me, I can't believe, like crying and carrying on like they was on TV and everything. But as they say, those are signs of a sociopath and a narcissist. Let's see what y'all gotta say in the chat. Hey, Designs by V, how you been? I ain't seen you around in a minute. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in tonight. Notice Me, what's up? Notice Me. You said if he did do it, he took advantage of Andre's lifestyle. People would assume. Yes, I remember. Oh my God, Notice Me. See, y'all. I'm telling y'all. This is making me want to go back and rewatch some of the shows because before. I just watch the shows like any other sitcom, or not sitcom really, but reality show. You just watch it for the entertainment. But now that I'm hearing this story and I'm reading all these court documents and all these facts that they got against him, the facts that they say they got against him, is making me think about a lot of different episodes that happened way back when the show was on the air. It really makes you think. And Notice Me, they were like, I mean, people was like, well, he used to be involved in stuff, and they did say that he used to be involved in stuff, but they would keep saying stuff like he was trying to do this, he was trying to turn his life around, he was, like it seemed like he was really trying to turn over a new leaf. And I know, come on, y'all know how people do. I'm from the hood, still live in the hood, and every time somebody dies, they say, oh, they was just about to start college. They was just about to apply for their GED. They was just about to start taking care of their kids. They was just about to stop going in and out of jail. They was just about to stop doing drugs. You know how it go. People be on TV, on the news. Oh my God, they just was about to turn over their life to Jesus. In this situation, just watching that show, it did seem like that Andre was a good dude. It did seem like he was a good dude. He was a good guy. And what happened to him, he didn't deserve. Of course, back then, we didn't know all the details. All we knew was he was murdered. They didn't know why. They figured it was probably gang-related or, maybe even payback for something he did out on the street. But to come to find out that it could have possibly been his own uncle, that is so heartbreaking. That is so heartbreaking, y'all. That I can't imagine. That is so heartbreaking. So again, I feel really bad for Miss Robbie, and not only her, but their other family members and his children. Because again, he done already been in trouble with the law before. Domestic violence, different things that he's been in the law for, sued by his mother. I mean, all kind of things. And then this right here, he might not ever get out of jail. Yes, he did, Cash Nicole. He already served time in the past. Yes. Yes, this Tim is a character. And when I first started watching the show, the first season that I watched the show, I really thought that he was a really cool dude. But as the show progressed and as the seasons, went on, you start to see a different side of Tim. And by the time the show was kind of coming to an end, I was like, I don't know. I wasn't really feeling him. I wasn't really feeling him at all. So I don't know. So now looking back at a lot of things that we witnessed in the past on the TV show, it makes you look at him a whole lot differently. Like it really does make you look at him a whole lot differently. Child. Mm-mm-mm. But yes, he was in jail before. He did serve time before in jail. But whew, he got a second chance. He got a second chance. Like you do all that time and then you end up conspiring to murder for hire after spending all that time in jail. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hold on, let me read some of y'all comments. You said DS said never liked him after the boy was killed. Watched an episode of Strange. It was strange. See, I'm telling y'all have to have watched the show. For those of y'all who watched the show, it was really, really strange because people just kept questioning why him? What did he do? Why did he deserve this? Who would want to hurt him? You know? And now that we looking back, DS, y'all gonna get on Tim and his hips? I'm sorry, but as I was saying earlier, that man spent he already spent a lot of time in jail. Him and his hips. I ain't even gonna say what I was gonna say. Let me just shut up. Let me just shut up. You said you never liked him after the boy said, okay, I already read that comment. You said just chilling. Yes, people trying to act like he is a wonderful upstanding citizen and forgot his history. Of course, people change, but no. Ooh, y'all just, man, why y'all keep dragging the hips, though? Why y'all keep dragging Tim and his hips? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. But you know what? For those of y'all who didn't know, Tim, which is James Timothy Norman, the 10 years that they talking about, he was locked up for armed robbery. A little bit before Sweetie Pies, you know, the TV show started and all that kind of stuff. He had got out of jail. He had started running the business with his mom. He was helping her to open up a whole bunch of restaurants. And she gave him a chance. Not only was it her son, but he was an ex-con. So being an ex-con charged with or doing 10 years for armed robbery, it's hard to get a job as it is. But when it comes to things that deal with money, you know how it is. A lot of jobs do hire ex-cons or ex-felons. But when it comes to money, if they did things with money, like money laundering or, stealing money or credit cards or anything like that, they really don't try to hire you. But so it was a good thing that his mother had her own business. She had her own restaurant and everything, and she hired him. She gave him a chance, to help him turn his life around, raise his kids, take care of his family. Whoop de woo 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 woo. So that's why he was in prison before. He had served 10 years for armed robbery. And then again, when he got out, he had started working with his mom, Miss Robbie, and helping her run her restaurants and also helping her open other restaurants. So, yeah. But you said they're going to hold you. Hold on. What you say? Notice me? They're going to want to. I came with y'all. Man, Candace, notice me. Hold up, I gotta highlight her comment again. She said they gonna know what the if he go back to the same jail or the same prison that he was already in for those 10 years, they already know what them hips gonna do. Them hips bring all the boys to the yard. Damn right, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. Them hips brings all the boys. Now let me shut up. Let me shut up. I ain't gonna do Tim's hips like y'all doing Tim's hips. I'm not gonna do his hips. Ooh, notice me cat calls as soon as he get up. Man, D, I'm telling y'all, you know. I would never want to go to prison. But to a male prison, to a men's prison. I'm telling you, there were some things that I used to do out in the street, and I'm not going to incriminate myself. But there were some things I used to do out on the street. I used to be scared to go to jail. Like, there were certain things that I wouldn't do. There were certain things I'm like, the buck stops here. The buck stops here. There's just certain things that I wouldn't do because I was always terrified of jail. But if I was a man, I don't know how some guys can go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth to jail. Because I know you be like In the Color Purple. All my life I had to fight to keep them off my hips. I'm telling you, like, all my life I had to fight. No. If I was a man, no. I'd do everything possible not to go to jail. Especially if I was little, if I was short, if I was skinny, if I looked feminine, anything like that. If I had hips like Tim, ain't no way. I wouldn't even steal a freaking lollipop from the candy store. Isha said, well, he can add an extra 0 to that 10 because, woo, boy, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Like the kind of bank account I want with a whole bunch of zeros. That's what Tim, he looking at adding a whole bunch of zeros on that. If he ever wanted to be like, oh dang, I done set a record for something. Yeah, you just set a record. You about to set a record. Because how much time does that give you? I mean, I'm not very knowledgeable on how much time you can get for this, that, and the third. But I would think that is way more than 10 years. He did armed robbery. And when you look, see, that's why I keep saying, when you look back to how he used to act with his younger relatives and his cousins and stuff on the show, how he used to always try to put his weight around or throw his weight around, the 10 years that he served in prison already for armed robbery, when you look back, you just things just start to be like, oh, dang, I missed that. I missed this. I missed that. And again, I used to love that show so much where I bought the book. And no, I'm not advertising her book, so that's why I'm not really showing it on here. But I 10 years in prison, and then you get out. Because y'all have to remember, he did 10 years in prison, right? This murder happened in 2016. This was a few years after he literally just got out of jail. So now I'm wondering, did the people that he hired to or conspire to do the hit on his nephew, were they people that he knew in prison? Were they connections that he got from prison? I mean, how many of y'all just can up and call somebody, hey, I give you 9,000, because that's how much money Terica was dropping in different bank accounts and, various bank accounts immediately after Andre was killed. $9,000 of cash. Before that, she had a negative bank account balance. Before that, Terica had a negative bank account balance. Immediately after that, $9,000. She just started dropping in different bank accounts. So we can assume that the $9,000 that the court says that she was putting in the bank accounts was to pay off somebody for the murder. But how many people can you just call? Hey, what up, homie? What up, blood? What up, good? I need you to do a hit for me. So I'm wondering if the connections he got was from prison. This might go really deep, y'all. This might really go really deep. And I wonder if they'll snitch. I wonder if he'll snitch. I wonder if he'll, because the only thing that I can see, the only possibility of him not doing big time for this is if they snitch on who did the murder. They gotta tell everything that happened. Like literally. Hey, is that Food Junkie in the chat? What up though? What's up, Food Junkie? How you doing? Who else done creeped on up in here? Sipping Socialite. What's up? Did I miss anybody else? We coming on to the end of this, y'all. We coming on into the end of this. We just was talking about Andre Montgomery and his uncle James Timothy Norman and Miss Robbie, aka Sweetie Pie, her son Tim, arrested and charged with conspiracy of murder for hire, along with a stripper. Is he in love with a stripper? Remember that song? Oh, that used to be my song. Yeah, T-Pain. That used to be my song. I'm in love with a stripper. She riding. Hey, I don't remember all the words, but yeah. But I don't know, child. I don't know. This is a story that I'm gonna have to keep my eyes on because wow, this I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Andre, her grandson, he was only 21 years old. And I used to love seeing him on that show. I used to watch that show all the time. I remember when they were showing like his graduation pictures, when he had his robe on, I literally remember them talking about who would kill him. I remember Tim specifically talking about who would kill his cousin. Like, who child? And y'all remember the people who watched it. Like, I truly believe that this child was one of those ones that people always talk about. Oh, he changed his life. You know, right before he died, he was about to do this and do that. I really believe that, you know, he was trying to step away from the streets, but Andre was only 21 years old. And if y'all don't remember, he was a rapper. He was an up and coming rapper. He had came from Texas, and he was shot in the head. He was shot in the head in North St. Louis, Missouri, around 8 p.m. on March 16th. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Of course, he was the grandson of reality star Robbie Montgomery, aka Miss Sweetie Pie. During his high school graduation ceremony, part of that was featured. This is why I remember this so well, because when he graduated, they showed bits and pieces of that on the Sweetie Pie show, and that was in like 2013. He wasn't like a star of the show, but he appeared on the show often. But yeah, March 14th, 2016, that's when he was killed. But it was so sad. It was really sad. So anyway, again, I feel sorry for Miss Robbie and they family, and it's just crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on this story, this case, because this is gonna be really big. This is gonna be really, really big, y'all. You said she flung him. You said she flung come over and put them on the show so you can be on the straight and narrow. Yeah, she did that with a lot. Notice me. She did that with a lot of her nephews. She did. A lot of them was, okay, it's St. Louis. It's St. Louis. Some of them was from Texas and some of them was from St. Louis. But the ones who were involved, like in the street, she really gave them, like with Tim. The boy committed an armed robbery and did 10 years. And she gave them all chances at the store. So a lot of people was like, oh, Miss Robbie was mean. Again, you have to keep in mind when you hire your family members, your sisters, brothers, cousins, uncles, grandpa, even your mama, you gotta treat them a little bit more stern, a little bit more stricter than just a regular employee, because those are the ones that's gonna try to get over. Those are the ones gonna try to come in late, leave early, call in sick when they know they at the club. You know, y'all know how it is. Yeah, I'm ready for this to play out. Me too, D. I need to see how this gonna play out. I need to see, yes, the burner phones, the temporary phones that they was using. And again, I highly suspect that the person who murdered him or people who murdered him possibly was a connection to Tim's 10 years in prison that he did. I really believe that. So I'm trying to see if they'll connect the dots and if it will lead back to his prison sentence. That's what I'm waiting to see. But you said I'm also wondering the same thing. Like who all was involved? Because they say right now it was just Tim and it was the stripper. The exotic dancer. My bad. The exotic dancer. Ooh, child, pole dancer, but anyway, no judgments on the strippers. Making money, make it how you get it. But yeah, I think it was much bigger than just them two, and just finding some chump off the street who need a little bit of money. I don't see it that way. No, Jennifer wasn't wrong. You know what? I'm not a huge fan of Jennifer. I used to be. But as the Basketball Wives series kind of went on, I kind of fell out of like with Jennifer. I just fell out of like. But when she was dating him, again, I was talking to somebody else in the chat earlier how I thought she was a gold digger. I always thought Jennifer was a gold digger. But when they were together on the show, it was no sparks. It was no connection. I didn't see it. And I'm like, why are these two even together? Why are these two even dating? So I don't know. And then he talking about what she was stalking him. He was ripping tires. She talking about he was doing this, that, and the third. So yeah. But could you imagine if she was still with him to this day and this came out? Like, you married to a whole murder for hire conspirator? That's who you kicking it with? Sure, because who knows where they would be right now if they were still together. But child, could that have been Jennifer conspiring? No. Let me not put that out there. I ain't gonna put that out there. I'm just talking stuff right now. But you said right, social is too much things that I miss. I don't see why they would keep them phones for 2 years or did the gun pop up in any case. Well, they deactivated the phone. I guess maybe they assumed that if they deactivated the phone that, and that's just like, okay, D, that's just like people who figure, oh, if it's something I downloaded or uploaded on my computer, I can just delete it out the files and it's gone. Child, you get somebody on the Geek Squad, somebody on the Geek Squad who's trained to go through all the encryptions and all that kind of stuff on computers and cell phones, it's a wrap. They can find things that you deleted years ago. Phone calls, text messages, voice messages, emails, all that kind of stuff. See, you got to be careful. You said nothing wrong with being a gold digger. Men are too weird to deal with the freak. Girl, okay. How do I want to comment? Okay. I will say this to your comment, Super Socialite. I will say there's nothing wrong with a woman who don't want to date a broke man. That's what I'm going to say. Because, I mean, the expression, how that expression go that the older folks used to say? Why buy the cow when the milk is free? Y'all know that expression. Why buy the cow when the milk is free? So I truly believe in not dating or being with somebody who can't do things for you. Not necessarily take care of you, because I firmly believe that a man or a woman should be able to take care of themselves. It's the same thing as if you want somebody else to love you, you have to learn to love yourself first. You can't ask somebody to take care of you. Like, how many of y'all know some people, like, growing up in the hood, one of my biggest pet peeves was when women who ain't got no job, who own welfare, food stamps, Section 8, housing, ain't got no car, got a house full of kids up there talking about, he ain't got no money. He ain't got no money. He got to pay me for this. I ain't giving this up for free. Not all this. You know. And I'm looking at them like, bitch. That's why I said, as far as the gold digger comment, I believe that no matter who you are, you should be able to take care of yourself and not depend on nobody else to take care of you. And that's how I raise my sons too. They boys, they sons. I don't have no girls, but I raise my boys the same way. Like, you do not always take a woman out. I'm sorry, but that's how I raise mine. You don't always take a woman out. Sometimes she could take you out. Sometimes you can buy her gifts. Sometimes she can buy you gifts. Sometimes you can drive. Sometimes she can drive. I mean, this is 2000 and about to be 21. So always taught my sons, don't be dating no girl who's broke. Not training them to live off a woman because, oh my God, boy, if they was here, well, one of them in this room watching basketball. But if they were in here, they would tell you, I would tell them straight up and down, if she ain't got no job, don't date her. The same thing that women teach mainly women, sometimes fathers too, teach their daughters. If he ain't got no job, if like the one thing I remember my dad taught me growing up was, if a man cannot pick you up, it don't matter what, he ain't got to have no Mercedes, no Benz, no Lac, no Lincoln, no Range. He ain't got to have like the best car on the lot. But if a man can't pick you up and y'all always walking somewhere or catching the bus, my dad didn't play that. You taking my daughter where? Y'all walking where? Y'all catching the bus where? Like, no. So I kind of raised my sons the same way. Like, it's cool to wine and dine a woman, but don't get taken advantage of. You know, I don't want my son to be no punk and all these females out here like, oh, that you can take his money. He will buy you this and he buy you this and all this kind of You said roles. I believe in traditional roles for sure. Same here. Same here. You said what? No Mercedes don't have no, you know what? Hey, all I got is a little old Chevy Equinox. That's all I got. Is a little old Chevy Equinox. And her name is White Chocolate because she's white on the outside and black on the inside. Thus the nickname White Chocolate. Hey, I ain't got no very, very expensive, you know, exotic car. I got an SUV named White Chocolate. You say yes. We have to have another discussion about this once more. And for yes, we do. Ish, we do. We do. I called you Ish. That's what I call my little friend Ish. But Shaquila Dixon, you say, hey, what's up the hood table? I ain't seen you in a minute either. Everybody, please, please, please. I ain't checked my likes, y'all. I ain't checked my likes. But please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Please, thank you. Thank you so very much. You said can't dig for gold. Thank you. You ain't even lying. You ain't even lying. And I'm gonna share the screen real quick. I'm about to end this live really soon, but I just want to share the screen real quick because hold up, I want to make sure. Let me close some of these screens. Hold on. Let me close some of these screens because I have like 50 gazillion screens open. So let me close some of these screens. Okay, I'm gonna need, if y'all like following us on our social or other social media platforms, I would appreciate it if you can follow us on our other social media platforms, especially thehoodtable.com. Thehoodtable.com, that's our official website. And you can actually subscribe to receive our monthly newsletters over there. So once a month, I'll be sending out monthly newsletters. I'm not one of those bloggers who will flood you with with emails every other day or anything like that. But this is the Hood Table website right here. Thank you, Sippin' Socialite. You said you saw it on Facebook. Thank you. Yes, make sure y'all join our Facebook group. We have a private Facebook group. We on Twitter. We on IG. And this is our The Hood Table. Matter of fact, let me take me. Okay. So I was trying to make the screen a little bigger for you guys. Okay. So here's the hoodtable.com. This is our website. As you can see, I have the latest breaking story right there with Tim, Norman, and then right next to that, my P-Valley review that I did last night and Greenleaf review that we did last week. So on thehoodtable.com, I do post like blogs. I do post like some of the videos of some of the reviews that we did. Like this one right here on the far right is our exclusive interview with the family. If y'all heard about that family, which y'all probably have by now, the family that was held down on the ground, handcuffs, kids, and the mother, the auntie, all of them. If y'all heard about that story, I did an exclusive interview with the lady, the mother. that they had all had arrested in handcuffs because they thought that she had stole a car. My peoples knew her people, and they hooked us up together so we could do an exclusive interview. We were actually like the first exclusive interview that she did, because everybody else she kept throwing on her lawyer, call my lawyer, call my lawyer. But because of our connections, we was able to get an exclusive interview with her. So that is on thehoodtable.com, and it's also on our YouTube channel as well. But yeah, and then as far as the blogs, like I said, I do once a week I do a handwritten blog on one of my favorite episodes or favorite TV episodes a week. So even though I might do different video reviews on a lot of different shows, once a week I'll do a handwritten one. So this is like the handwritten one or hand typed one that I did on P Valley, that last episode that came on Sunday night. So if you are following us on thehoodtable.com, you can read like my written reviews, my written blogs. You can click the store, click up here to the store, and the store will take you to Teesprings. And on Teesprings, we have so much. Matter of fact, let me click on Teesprings so you guys can see. Hold on. I want y'all to see what we got on Teesprings. Okay, so over here on Teesprings, if y'all can see it, we have all kind of stuff. We have t-shirts, we have throw pillows, we have leggings with the hood table running up and down each side of the leg. We have face masks, we have hoodies, we have coffee mugs, we have tote bags, we have all kind of stuff over here on Teesprings. So yeah, make sure you click on thehoodtable.com and follow us over there. And again, feel free to join our private Facebook group if you want to become a part of our private Facebook group. You said you're going to make me read. Why? You know what? Notice me. I was one of those people who, in high school and college, I'm telling you, I could write an essay with an hour left to be turned in without no preparation. I mean, I can write an essay. Like my kids, when I would help them with their papers, I would like, okay, what's it about? Okay, tell me what you need it to be about, and I'll do the typing. So I used to always love writing and doing essays and papers and things like that. I was always good at that. Now, math and science, not so much. But writing... So I was really excited, when I started working with my website creator on working on our website, because after I turned the Hood Table into not just a YouTube channel, but into an LLC, I was like, well, as a business, we need our own website. So I hired somebody to put together thehoodtable.com, and I was like, I need to do blogs now. So yeah, once a week I'll do a blog and I'll write out my review. I'll still do the video review as well to the particular show that I did a written blog on, but I'll also include at least one written review a week. So yeah, you said help you with your paper. You said the leggings. Yes, the leggings are cute. Hold up, matter of fact, let me go back over here. I'm gonna pull the leggings up so y'all can really see them. Hold on. I thought the leggings was really cute too. And they come in different colors. So here, I'm going to show y'all the leggings. Okay, here they are on the left. But I'm going to click on them. And it says, the Hood Table leggings represent the Hood Table squad with these custom leggings. Let me exit out of that. What is that covering it? Okay, how do I exit out of here? Okay, there we go. So that's the leggings. And they come in different colors. They come in red. They come in blue. They come in like a goldish color. They also come in white. They come in light blue and dark blue. And they go from extra small to extra large. So yeah, I had to get the leggings on there. I had to. I had to. But yes, and we sell face masks and everything else on Teespring. So again, hit us up on thehoodtable.com. Make sure you subscribe to thehoodtable.com and you'll get a monthly letter from me at the beginning of the month. Also, for those who have maybe been thinking about joining the Hood Table Squad membership, all you have to do is click the join button, which is right next to the subscribe button. And with that, again, you get custom emojis to use in the chat. You get loyalty badges. You get private chats with me, and they're going to be usually Q&As. And I'm going to do my first Q&A Thursday night. So I'm going to do my first Q&A with the members. Also, giveaways. We just did a giveaway last week. I actually went out shopping for somebody and I bought things and I delivered those things to the person and they posted it in the Hood Table Facebook group. They posted it, what things I had bought for them. But yeah, so if you want to become a part of the Hood Table Squad members, please feel free to join. But as usual, you guys, you know, I appreciate everybody, everyone who supports every chat, every super chat, every like, every subscribe, every cash app, every view. I appreciate everybody. And those people who know me personally, like some of those from Omaha who follow us on here on the Hood Table and who come online and chat in the comment section, they'll tell you I'm a really genuine person. So I do appreciate everything, all the supporters of the Hood Table, family, friends, and others. So with that being said, you said the dark blue for me. Yes, the dark blue. Thank you. And for son, hey, how you doing? I just saw that you had came in and commented. But yes, we're about to get out of here. We've been on here for a minute, child. I'm about to get on here. I need to get caught up with The Shy. I'm so behind on The Shy. I do so many different reviews and different shows. I'm trying to catch up with my shows that I've been slacking on. So I'm literally just about to start the 3rd season of The Shy. So I'm way behind, y'all. Way behind. But yeah, you know, next in the next few weeks, the spinoff of Power is coming on. The Have and Have Nots is coming back on. And certain other shows that I do reviews on. So be looking forward to those reviews. I cannot wait. I absolutely cannot wait till the spinoff of Power comes back on. So y'all be watching that show. If y'all ain't watched all of the Power seasons, please get caught up on that. Binge watch before the spinoff of Power starts in a few weeks, because we will be reviewing that, because I think that's going to be off the chain. I really do. Thank you, Shakila. You said you have a very beautiful spirit. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys. And right now, you guys, again, one more time, like, share, subscribe. I'm about to get up out of here and chill out and make me a nightcap in the red cup. Y'all know I'm well known for the red cup. And everybody stay healthy, be safe, be blessed. Power for real. Yes, we is waiting on the spinoff to Power for real. And y'all have a blessed night. I'm out. Deuces.